Late good evening, everybody. Welcome. Come on in for a brief moment. Welcome to the Brian Bridges Show. Again, I said welcome to the Brian Bridges Show, you all, hosted by God First, Christ Gang Media News, you all. Here we have a young lady out of Florida, you all, who decided to leave her children in the car while she went in the store and shoplift with some unknown dude, you all. Possibly the father of a child, could have been just a little side dude she was messing with or something of this nature. Someone she thought she can pretty much trust, you all, but in this situation, this was not some any kind of trust issue. Might I say, you all, never should you leave children in a car unattended. So much can happen. Like for instance, this incident where it may have been a lighter left or some form of some matches, possibly that these children could have had gotten in. Now, in my opinion, I'm not aware that a 3-year-old, I have never seen a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old pretty much lighter. But some of these lighters are, they do not have safety mechanism, child locks on them, or things of this nature. So that was a possible thing that could have happened. And this is one of the things that the police department actually believed that happened, you all. Now, mind you, the fire department are the actual people that can determine such a thing. And I'm pretty sure some people at the crime lab also. But then again, you all, this particular story is about child safety, you all, because again, never should you leave children in the car or any kind of vehicle unattended. I mean, so much could happen to them. You know, they can actually put the car into gear. You know, some of these cars, vehicles have push button start, so forth and so on. And the most important thing to kind of fear when you out there is being carjacked or being robbed or someone stealing your car with your children in it. You know, so much. We have seen so many incidents where these parents may pull up to the corner store, maybe for a brief moment, and think they can run in and leave their kids in a car from what may appear to be a short period of time, or they just run in there to get a bottle of water or some chips or some Snickers candy bar or whatever it may be. It only takes but 30 seconds, 15 seconds to have these particular vehicles stolen. You know, for people to come up that actually been waiting all day for certain vehicles to pull up so that they can have a chance to pretty much steal these cars. So this is the main reason why you don't want to leave your children in a car unattended. For no reason at all, you all, let alone to be in somewhere off with some guy stealing some merchandise out of a dealer's, you all. So again, I had this story for people who joining me for the first time. I always read the news article first. That way, you can get pretty much a better understanding. A lot of times, these writers have a lot more to say than the actual news clip itself. But I also share the news clip as well, you all. And I have a young lady also out of Atlanta, not Atlanta, Milburn, or I'm going to tell you here, you all here in just a shortly. But this young lady has been missing. She is 14 years old, you all. So again, I want to bring attention to this is Nevaeh Ashley Bell, you all. Nevaeh Ashley Bell has been missing from Lilburn, Georgia, you all. So that's Lilburn, you all. So little sister Ashley, she has been missing since 5/24/2023, you all. She was going to school with her sister, and her sister she usually rides home with her sister. And on this particular day, you all, Wednesday, the sister had pretty much went to the car of this young lady and left her laptop and her debit card and things of this nature on the vehicle, indicating that she would possibly be right back, or she hadn't gone very far, you all. So mind you, the young lady has been missing for over a week. So again, this is little Ashley. Before I get off into this story, because I have a brief article, you all, that I will put in the link description to share with you all, so that you all can actually see this particular young lady, you all. So again, I'll be sharing it at the end of the video, so that everyone can actually see, get a better description of this young lady, you all, because again, this is a very sad case where a young 14-year-old young lady is missing. But back to this particular story, you all, that I have for you all tonight. It says, Florida mother, you all, allegedly left the kids in a car to go shoplifting. It said the car then caught on fire. Ashley Moore faces arson charges, child neglect charges, following a blaze that police said left one child with first-degree burns, including to the face and ears, you all. So again, it said a Central Florida woman is facing arson charges and child neglect charges after she allegedly left two children in the car while shoplifting in a mall. And then that car caught on fire, you all. It said Ashley Moore, 24, was arrested last week following a blaze in Oviedo, you all, just north of Orlando, that left one child with first-degree burns. It said burns according to the copy of her arrest report, you all. It said Moore allegedly left a child inside the car around noon on May the 26th for about an hour, as she was allegedly watched by security guards shoplifting inside a dealer store with an unidentified man, you all. So again, as she started to exit the Avita Mall, she saw the engaged fire and flames and dropped the merchandise before going outside, according to arrest reports. It said bystanders helped rescue the two children, you all, identified by Fox 35 Orlando as being ages 2 and 4, from a burning car, you all. It said the kids were taken to an Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children, you all, where one child was found to be severely suffering severe first-degree burns, including to the face and ears, according to arrest report. It said the vehicle was discovered as totaled by the police, with images of the fire shared by the city and the local outlets showing at least one would have blown out of the fire of the car, you all. So again, it said Moore was later arrested by Orlando Police Department on an unrelated outstanding warrant while in custody, you all. She was charged in the blaze. She is being charged with arson because she did leave the kids alone in the car with some sort of a lighter or matches. I don't know what it was that set the car on fire, but my children are her responsibility. The children are her responsibility. Lisa McDonald, communications manager for the city of Oviedo, said, you all. It said Moore is being held on the $48,000 bond for aggravated child neglect, arson charges, as well as 4 charges unrelated to the fire. Those charges are petty theft as well as battery assault on a person over the age of 65, jail records show. Moore did not have an attorney listed, you all. So again, this was a very, very crazy story. You know, the young girl is 24, so she will have a chance to turn her life around. I'm pretty sure that she can turn her life around, but she's gonna have to go through a lot, of just she gonna have to go through a lot, you all, to actually get her kids back. They want you to go to these different programs, things of this nature, come visit your children and things of this nature. Behind all behind whatever it may have been. It was not enough for you to actually lead your children in the car, you know. And again, to some of you ladies out there that may be easily manipulated by certain dudes. You may like a dude, may think he super fine, but this is not something that you want to be encouraged by another man to actually lead your children. You know, this is something that you can never do, you all. Like I said, this is a very dangerous situation, you know. And I suggest before you go do anything like this, you know, anything that may be against the law, that may be dangerous, that may be putting your life, your children's life at risk. You know, you may want to take your children somewhere safe. You know, to the grandmother's house, to the grandparents' house, a niece, a nephew. You know, take them to your uncle in them house or somewhere. You all. This is not never the right thing to do, to actually, like I said, leave your children in the car going committing crime. And you know, like I said, I don't want to just go on this particular female, because I seen some guys here a few months back that was actually committing a bank robbery with this particular man had his son in the vehicle, you know. So again, you know, it's just not just women, it's men also. You know, this is one thing that back in my generation may have been okay. It may have been cool to kind of run in the store right fast and run out. But with things in such disarray, you know, with the world the way it actually is at this particular point, there's nothing that's actually safe out there, especially for unattended child, you all. So again, this was a very bad thing to do, you know. You know, I'm not sure what this mother may have perceived. May she perceived that they were sleeping, but this is still gives no justification for leaving your child unattended for hours. You know, may it even be 30 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like I said, so much can happen in such a short amount of time that this is a very dangerous thing to do, you all. So again, you know, I hope you know, things change for the young lady. You know, I am aware that she has more charges, you know, previous charges, you know, and that may had involved one of her grandparents. It could have been the reason that she was not, that they were not actually with the grandparent, because what I understand, the young lady had an assault on an elderly over the age of 65. And you know, that's another bad thing, you all. So the young lady is headed down a bad path. Prayerfully, she can get back on track like the rest of the world, you know, like so many people that had actually fallen down and get up. You know, it is not the end of the world. So we are wishing the very best for this young lady, and prayerfully she can make better decisions in the future, you all. So again, this is a very sad situation. I do have a news clip I can share with you all here also, and then I can kind of tell you all about this young lady again, you all, because again, this was a very sad thing that happened to this young lady, you all. Uh, and I would like to touch bases on it also, you all. So y'all just bear with me just a moment, and we can kind of go over this situation also.
We now have the 911 calls from this car fire at the Oviedo Mall. A mother is accused of leaving her 2 young children inside while she was shoplifting. And on top of that, police say that car was stolen.
Yeah, you can see the video behind us. The fire starts inside the car, of course, and that inferno grows fast. It actually blows the windows out. And Fox 35's Connor Hansen joins us live from the mall today. So, Connor, you've been listening to all these 911 calls. What have you heard so far?
Well, John, all of those callers obviously very alarmed to see such a huge fire that close to the Dillards behind me. Luckily, somebody was able to get to those 2 kids before things got much worse. And now it's those children's mother who was inside the store at the time who's facing an arson charge. Now, the camera on a nearby car in this parking lot caught a close-up view of that sedan going up in flames. Police say a 2- and 4-year-old were left in the car for up to an hour while their mother went inside, allegedly to shoplift. We're told one of the children was able to open one of the car doors, and that's when a good Samaritan saw them and got them out. The kids were okay but had minor burns. When the mother, Alicia Moore, went to the hospital with the 2 kids, police realized she had warrants for other crimes. Now she's also being charged with child neglect and arson.
She's being charged with the arson because she did leave the kid.
And like I said again, this was a very bad decision. Again, the young lady is only 24 years old. That's still very young for mothers. And I wouldn't say age number actually defines the people themselves. Because then with myself also, I was also late in growing up and kind of maturing and things of this nature, so it's different strokes for different folks, it's still no pass, for anyone who actually leave their kids behind while they go steal and things of this nature, and if you're still young and you still living a street life, it's a good thing to kind of actually get that out of you, live all you can, do all you can do in the streets before you decide to have children and things of this nature, because again, you will spend the rest of your life trying to make up for lost time, and this is something that you never want to do, So again, man, this was a very sad case. I hope the young lady can actually get out and turn it around, regain custody of her children and things of this nature, because she has a tough hill yet to climb. So again, I kind of want to touch on this little young lady, that was abducted, might I say, and it's not no allegedly abducted. I mean, this young lady is actually missing, I have heard, I have saw a news clip with her father on it. I believe on Black Girls Lost, this young lady does a show, an outstanding podcast show, where she actually covers these topics, where these young ladies are maybe killed or maybe abducted and things of this nature, But in this case, the father expressed that this young lady was a very humble person, might I say, very shy, kind of not so outgoing, she was more into video games, and her father even said that she would not even walk to the corner store. So this is not a normal situation. This is not something that she would just up and do, just leave, just leave with a person. She's only 14 years old. And again, from what her father has said, that she enjoys video games. She is very quiet, shy, and bashful person, So if anybody happen to see this young lady again, please call 911, So again, I can tell you her name is Nevaeh Ashley Bell, Again, she is 14 years old. She has been missing since May, April, May, June, the 24th of this year, you all. So just recently, you all, and she is 5'3", 130 pounds. And again, that's from Lilburn, Georgia, you all. So again, I will have a copy of this particular missing persons report at the end of this news broadcast, you all. So again, I didn't want to keep everybody up too late tonight, so I just want to kind of ask everyone to be on the lookout for this young lady. If you see, shout out to those people in Georgia, and also shout out to the people in Florida, you all, because again, you Atlanta and Georgia and Florida is, kind of like cousins, you all. It's not too far from each other, where some guys go down there and visit, and vice versa, and things of this nature, you all. So again, it's almost in the AM. It's kind of late, you all. So again, you all, I hope you all had awesome and safe weekend. And today is Monday, you all. So prayerfully, we will see you again here shortly. God first, Christ gang. Peace. We out. Thank y'all.